on our computers these days. The thought of something going wrong is pretty scary.
Really scary. Whether it's a computer crash, a fire, or a lightning strike, it could destroy a lot of memories. Caldwell Fractions' Rick DeBull is here to explain how putting the data on disk that's just not enough.
Well, it's a start, but you're right, it's not enough. The first thing people really need to understand is that if they're storing any family pictures, important personal data on their computer, it has to be backed up. You need to make a copy for when, and I said when, not if, something goes wrong. Transferring the information on something like a CD is a good start, but it's really only a start. If you want to back up your data on a CD, make sure you take care of it.
A couple mistakes we see out there is people will burn those and then just throw them in a drawer somewhere. No protective coating, no nothing. The best way to store CDs is in a jewel case of some sort and upright like a book.
And you need to protect both sides.
If this side gets scratched, what people don't realize is the back side of this label is where the data actually resides. If the reflective coating is scratched away on the label, then the associated data is gone as well.
Some people use rewritable CDs because they can be used over and over, but be careful.
After about 6 months of regular use, you probably want to get rid of that disk and start over. They do suffer from what we call media fatigue. They will start to create problems and not quite capture the data perfectly, which you're not going to know until it's too late.
And those rewritable CDs can be affected by sunlight.
If you had this out and on the coffee table and the sun happens to come through, you can actually impact the data on there.
And remember, not all disks are created equal.
Buy the good stuff. If you can't pronounce it, you never heard of it, don't buy it.
Good advice. Now, you can also back up your data on an external hard drive, or you could use an internet service that backs up your data online with multiple copies. Now, the only thing is, that's going to cost you money every month. It's a service, but you have to decide how important is that stuff. One of the things Ken says is, when you back it up, when you put it on the disk, make sure it's there. If your program will verify it, verify it. How'd you like to, 10 years from now, go look for those pictures and discover, oh, it didn't actually copy.
And I didn't know that about the sunlight, so that's interesting.
Only for the rewritables.
Yeah.
Okay.